So this thing right here has been discontinued. This is the multi-FX processor, the Zoom G3XN. And I thought that it would be nice to celebrate up to 7 years of loyal service. I thought it would be interesting to have a look at this processor's most interesting features. So today I'm going to be trying the overdrive pedals in the way that I'm going to add this thing right in front of a preamp pedal just to see how well it performs. You know, to get that compressed high gain tone we metalheads like so much. So let's get right into it. So far, well, everything is connected the way that I'm going straight from the guitar into the Zoom G3XN, using this only as an overdrive unit, then straight into the dual rack, which in this case is the preamplifier or the amp that I would be using. That is then going to, or sending the signal to the power amp, which is a Electro-Harmonix 5mm, whatever. And then I'm running in a line straight into my 1x12 cabinet, which is inside the vocal booth. And that is being it's actually loaded with a Celestion Greenback, and that is being mic'd with a SM57. Still nothing is coming on channel 1. What the fuck? Oh, I know why. There we are! The preamp by itself, without any overdrive or anything in front of it, will sound something like this. Nothing bad, but you know, it's basically begging for that overdrive. Okay, so now we're going to drive. Here we are. And then the first option that we have is a copy of the Ibanez TS808. Let's just turn down the gain. And it sounds something like this. This is basically the metal basic bitch configuration.
Your basic bitch.
Doctor, there has to be a mistake.
Nothing bad with it, but it gets a little bit boring, you know. It's a safe choice, but if you would like to experiment a little bit more, then it would be nice to try a few different options that might give you a bit more flavor, color, or tone. So let's do just that. Let's go to the other pedal, which is an EP Stomp, and I think that, if I'm not mistaken, that thing is the Echoplex preamp. The way that it is set up right now, it will sound something like that. It's quite different than the Tube Screamer. It has a bit more body, more low end, more meat to it. I like it so far, but let's try to mess with the settings a little bit to see if we can dial something cool. Let's start with the gain. Give a little bit of gain, maybe to 10 or something like that. So. Now if we put the gain all the way up. A bit too much, a bit too much. Let's put it on 50. Let's like kill the bass here. Let's add just a little bit, or very happy with that. I love the way it sounds. I think I even like it better than the Tube Screamer, so this is a good choice. Now let's take the overdrive from the equation, just so you can hear the difference. This is only the preamp pedal. Now let's add the overdrive. I quite like it, so let's go to the next one, RC Boost. Too fussy for my taste, but let's see if we can somehow fix that. I don't know, let's add maybe 10. I like it. It's quite dry and a little bit controlled, so I think that this might work perfectly on a mix or something. Go with another one, Gold Drive, and this was mimicking or copying something. I think it's the wet Halcyon Overdrive, which apparently is a boutique overdrive. Way too much gain for my taste, but it has something interesting there in the tone, so I would just put 20 just to see how it sounds. Now it has like way too much treble. Let's kill all of the treble. Not my cup of tea, but there's something interesting there. Without the overdrive. With the overdrive. Next one, which is the DYN Drive, and that thing seems that it's a copy of MXR Super Badass. Yeah, no, way too much gain and like fuss. So without the gain, I like it, but it has way too much like treble and like a high-end fizziness that I don't quite like. Let's see if we can tame that down by killing a little bit of the tone. Let's put this to 20 and check out. It did tame all of that high-end fuzz down, so. I like it, but it has a bit of a nasal tone that let's just kill all of the tone to see if without the overdrive pedal. With the overdrive pedal. quite like it. Let's play with that. There's two modes. It's like stack, which is the one that I'm playing right now. And then there's, what? Combo. Let's try combo. It's darker, definitely. Stack. Combo. Let's add a little bit of tone there. Also lose a little bit of gain, so let's try to make up for that. I like it. I really like it. Let's go to the next one. The TBMK 1.5. Let's hear how that sounds. Okay, this is definitely a fuzz. Nothing that I would use, but if you want to do maybe Doom or Stoner, I think it would be useful. NYC Muff. Obviously this is like a copy of the Big Muff. That's it. And this is the DS1, a copy of the Boss DS1. I know that because I've used this in the past, so let's give this a try. I dislike it. So let's go to the next one. Squeak. I think that this was a copy of the Proco Rat, if I'm not mistaken. So. I mean, I see this working, but you would need to tweak this a whole lot so that you can take away some of that exaggerated meaty or nasal tone, I guess. You can still find one of these units in the used market, of course, And given the fact that it has been discontinued, I think that you are going to find this on a fairly cheap price. I've seen them from 80 to 70. You know, have in mind that this thing originally had the price of $150, something like that. So yeah, you can grab one used like half of its price. So my thoughts on this unit, using it only as an overdrive unit, pedal or whatever. I think there's a few pedals there that actually work. I think it's quite interesting in the way that I would easily use that on a live situation or to record something. I'm not saying that I'm going to keep this thing and I will never ever buy another overdrive pedal, of course not, but it does the job, and it does quite a good job in my opinion. Now, the negative, obviously, if you're going to use this thing live, only to use the overdrives, obviously keep in mind the size of this thing, while only one overdrive pedal will occupy this. So in that case, it's not as useful. I totally understand that. So yeah, basically this was a quick video to show you what this thing could do overdrive wise. If you want to see me trying anything else from this unit, any other effects or the amps or the IRs or whatever, just put it down in the comments and I might make a small video to showcase that. If you find this type of content helpful, and if you haven't by now, please like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. It helps quite a lot. And if you're feeling kind today and you want to become the ultimate supporter, buy me a beer. I'm going to leave a link down below on the description of this video to my Buy Me a Coffee profile. And also I have a lot more content like this with reviews, and you can find them somewhere around the screen. I don't know where future Alexander is going to put them. But once again, thank you so much for watching. It's Friday, get out there, get together with friends, stay safe, get yourself a cold beer because you deserve it, play some heavy, nice and distorted music, headbang like a maniac, and while you're at it, break your neck.